Good morning, everyone. My name is Siddharth Sanjeev Kumar Kaur, and today's my topic is unification in first order logic in artificial intelligence. Let's see what is mean by unification in artificial intelligence. Let's see what is mean by unification. Unification is an important concept in artificial intelligence and logical programming. So uh, it helps to computer to compare to logical it it helps to computer compare to logical expression and make them identical by replacing variables with a suitable values. We can see here example. The simple example is p of px f y. Unify that p of a comma f b is equals to, and we replace x with a and y with a b. Both expressions become identical. I hope you can understand what is unification in artificial intelligence. This concept is mainly used in AI systems, AI systems, and prolog programmings, and compilers, and expert systems, and theorem proving, and so on. And the final is unification means without unification computer cannot perform logical and reasoning properly. I hope you understand what is mean by unification. Now see the next slide. uh, Keywords and explain simply what is mean by the mean of term. A thing in a logic like a name, variable, or a function. uh, what is mean by variables? Variables means a random value looks like x, y, z, and it is just a unknown value. What is mean by constants? Constants means a known value like for example Siddharth, Ram, Ajay, and etc. It's called uh, variables and concepts. First, we learned about what is mean by unification, and before that, we have to learn what is mean by first order logic. What is mean by first order logic is a way of representing knowledge using predicates, constants, functions, and variables. For example, like in bracket John pizza bracket complete it equals to John likes pizza. In AI, this in artificial intelligence, these logical expressions are used to represent facts and values. Simplest possible substitution that makes expressions match. The final conclusion is unification works like filling blanks in a logical statements, so both statements are became identical. Proper meaning of unification is variables are unknown values. Unification replaces variables, and goal is to make two expressional equals. So we are opening third slide. Third slide is how the algorithm works. Why do we need a unification? If anyone knows, then comment me. I will tell you now. Suppose a computer has stored information, uh, for example likes in bracket John comma pizza, the bracket complete. Next is now user ask to computer, example likes x comma pizza bracket complete. Computer must understand x is equals to John, means x is equals to John, and John likes the pizza is the most sorry, John likes the pizza. It is the it's is the whole process. For this whole process, we call it unification. So the unification helps the computer like finding the answer. For finding the answers, it gives more answers to it means helps to find the answers and compare the knowledge, comparing the knowledge with and multiple knowledges like, and perform reasoning, for the perform reasoning. And here are the, when we call unify expression 1 and expression 2, here is what happens. Step 1, are they already the same? Yes, because return empty subtractions. Step 2 is expression 1 is a variable. Yes, try to replace it with the expression 2. Is expression 2 a variable? Yes, try to replace it with expression 1. And are both compound have parts same name plus same numbers of parts of each part? Is none of the above. They cannot be matched of, they cannot match it, it's fail. To the next slide. Example when unification succeed. Now we see how the unification will succeed. So example when unification succeed, you would replace variables until both expressions will become same. Let's see the uh, deep how the deep example of how the unification will succeed. Try to unify these two expression. Expression 1 is p of x f y. Expression 2 is p of a and f b bracket complete. A step by step walk through. Step 1 is both start with a p and have two parts. Match each part one by one. And part 2 is x over x. Part 2 is x versus a, and x is a variable replaced with a. And a part 2 f of y versus f of b, means this part f of y and f of b, f of b both use f with one part match inside, and inside y versus b, means inside of the bracket is y, f of y is y and f of b is b. And y is a variable replaced with y, and b. The result is mgu in the bracket. X is equals to a and y is equals to b. The unification is success. Now we see what is mean by unification, how unification works, and unification fail, success, and first order logic. Without first order logic, we don't understand what is mean by unification. Example when unification fails. Expression 1, p in the bracket f in the bracket x bracket complete in comma for the y. Let's see second expression, p in the bracket g and in bracket a and b. A step by step walk through. Both start with a P and have two parts. Match each part one by one, and part 1 is f of x versus g of a, means the expression 1 f of x with expression 2 g in bracket a. And f and g are the different function names, so we cannot match f with g. They are not the same structure. There is no substitution that can fix this difference if fail. The result is failure. F and G are the different, cannot be unified, means the F in expression 1 and the expression 2, the G, are the different functions and different names, so that's why we cannot be unified. That's why unification fails. Let's see the sixth slide. The occur check, an important safety rule, means in a function f of x, just always check if x is inside or not. Here are the example for that. The problem, what if we try to uniform x with f of x. X is a variable, but f of x is already contains x inside it. If we say f x is equals to f of x, then let's see, without occur check, f I'm sorry, x is equals to f of x. X is equals to f in bracket f in bracket f and x bracket completes. In next step, x is equals to f inside the bracket, f inside the bracket x. Here the bracket complete goes on forever. It means it goes continuously for your loop is like uh, infinite. It goes continue with that process, f of bracket f bracket f bracket x, and that much then much. Next step is also same, f of like that. Let's see with occur check. Before replacing x, f of x, checks does does x appear inside, means check always f is inside, x is inside or not. The here are f is an x, f o in bracket x is inside. Yes, x is in inside f of x. Then stop and return the failure. Before replacing any variable x, always check that x is not hiding inside the other expression. If it is, let's see the final slide summary. What we learned: unification means making two logic expressions the same by replacing variables. Now we have seen a substitution tells us what each variable should be replaced with. This is also we have learned the MGU is the simplest substitution that makes two expression match. I have told you what is mean by MGU. The algorithm checks are the same, is one a variable are both compound. Occur check prevents loops used in a prologue, AI provers and compiler. uh, I hope you guys learn the what is meant by unification in first order logic. If you have any queries, then ask me in the comment section. My comment section is on, and thank you.